So good morning everyone. I'll be discussing the lesson 5.1 types of business organization. So business organization impact the economy through their production of goods and services and job they offer. So business organization according to size. First is we have sole proprietorship. Typically, the smallest businesses and run operated by a single person. So sabotable naman ang sole proprietorship. So amo ni siya ang business nga kanang operated by a single person or isa ray owner. So, no legal distinction between the business and the owner. And such as, owner has unlimited liability. So, since siya raman ang owner, so siya ang responsible sa mga debts, sa mga bayronon, sa mga taxes. Siya ang responsible ana since siya raman ang owner. So, we have unlimited liability means the owner is responsible for any debts, lawsuits, or taxes that affects the businesses. So, sa akong gingon ganina, since siya raman ang owner, so siya ang responsible sa mga debt, sa mga taxes, nga maka-affect sa business. So, since siya raman ang owner, siya ang responsible ato tanan. So, we have the example of unlimited liability. Ryan owns a restaurant that went bankrupt. Because he has unlimited liability, he has to bear the responsibility of any debts. So, since si Ryan raman ang owner sa iyahang kanang restaurant, so siya responsible sa mga bayron nun. If dito niya mabayran, so mo to, iyan na itong problema. Siya ang responsible sa kanang mga, like mga kanang pampalit sa kanang mga, yung mga stocks, mga bayron nun niya, sa kanang iyahang product. Then, we have sole proprietorship because there is only one owner. They are one to make money. They are one to making management decisions. So since siya raman ang owner sa iyahang business, so siya ra ang kanang responsible when it comes to decision making. So na siya right mo decide since siya raman ang owner, wala man dili man niya kailangan approval sa lain since siya ra ang owner. So siya ra magbuot sa iyahang business, siya ra magbuot og sa iyahang ganahan i-decide para sa iyahang business. So, there is also high level of privacy as they only need to share financial records with tax authorities. So, since again siya raman ang owner, so kana ang kita sa iyahang business is siya ra ang muhawid kay siya raman ang owner. Siya ra ang kanang wala siya katunga since siya ra lagi ang owner. Typically, easy and expensive to register with the government, only has unlimited funding since it is only the sole owner who raising the money and needed to start the business. So the process of setting up sole proprietorship involves registration with a number of government agencies and offices. So first is we have registration of business name with the Department of Trade and Industry. So syempre sa first step when kanang mag-register ka sa imuhang business is imo dyan ang kanang register ang imuhang business name sa Department of Trade and Industry. Since ang Department of Trade and Industry is a government agency responsible for promoting economic growth, supporting businesses, regulating trade, and protecting consumers, such as business support, trade regulations, consumer protection, economic development, and lastly is we have corporate regulations. Next is we have registration with the barangay office and mayor's office where the business will be located. So, syempre, if asa located imuhang business, dito kamo kanang lukat og kanang barangay office and mayor's office. So, importante sa din siya para mas maligal imuhang business. So, the third one is we have registration with Bureau of International Revenue. So the Bureau of International Revenue or the BIR is the Philippine Government Revenue Service responsible for collecting internal revenue such as taxes, fees, and charges. So the key responsibles for the BIR is to tax collection, enforcement, and lastly is we have PO's accreditation. And the fourth one is we have other additional steps such as registering employees with a Social Security System or the SSS and Pag-ibig. So, importante as a business owner nga ma-register ka sa SSS kay syempre kanang di ba na ito mahibawaan if kanus ata ma-aksidente, kanus ata kanang mategi. So, it is really important nga ma-register ang kanang, syempre, ang business owner sa kanang sa SSS. So the next business organization is we have partnerships, similar to a sole proprietorship, but it is run by multiple owners. So ang sole proprietorship, since isa ra man ang owner, so ang kani ang partnerships is daghan ang owners or 2 or more. So, general partnership means that business owners have unlimited liability to the firms. So, unlike sa sole proprietorship nga siya ang responsible sa mga kanang bayronon, sa mga taxes, siya ang mobayad, siya ang responsible. So, ang kaning partnerships is kanang magtunga-tunga na ni sila para sila to kanang bayad sa ilahang taxes, ilang mga debt, tunga-tunga na sila to since partner man sila sa ilahang business. In terms of contributions, first is we have in terms of contributions, we have industrial partners and capitalist partner. So, contributes a personnel service to the partnership. So, industrial partners, so aganing industrial partners is ang ma-contributor niya kay ang personal service, while ang capitalist partners is provides money or property. So, ang industrial partners is ma-provide rin mga personal service, while ang capitalist is ma-provide niya kay kanang money or property. Next is we have in terms of involvement, we have silent partners and managing partners. Ang silent partners does not actively participate in operations. So, ang kaning silent partners is kanang mga dili ni siya totally active jud, like kanang na sila kanang meeting, di siya mo attend, like di siya kanang active jud nga pagka-partner. Well, ang managing partners is involved in day-to-day operations. So, managing partners is opposite siya sa silent partners. Ang managing partners is mo siya ang kanang active nga partners, like every meeting na siya, every kanang kinahanglan sa ilang business na siya permis. So, mo ang managing partners. So, next we have business organization, corporation. So, we have owner sa ilahang kanang company, since corporation gani daghan og kanang owner sa ilahang company. So, establishing a corporation is almost the same as establishing a partnership. However, an additional document needed is the article of incorporation. So, next is we have another types of business organization. They are also business organizations that aim to profit not for the business owners but for their social mission. So next is we have cooperatives, an association of individuals who work together to pursue their social, cultural, and economic needs. So ang cooperatives kay mo ni siya ang mga kanang employees nga mag-work together to pursue their social and cultural economic needs. So for example, members of a food co-op in New York, USA work for a few months every year in exchange for discounted prices of food. So, muna siya ang kanang example sa cooperatives. Next, the process of setting up a cooperative involves registering with the Cooperative Development or Authority or the CDA. According to RA 9501, a business can fall under the following categories: micro, small, medium, and large. Each category has its corresponding bracket for the total value of assets. Assets are items that a company owns that are of value. This can financial, tangible, or intangible goods. So we have business organization size. We have classification, the micro, small, medium,